Welcome to this lecture. So in the previous lecture we saw we were successful to inject the JS URL to the website, or basically to the website of a client, but we were unsuccessful to get this screenshot or basically even the keylogger. So you could see we get this exception saying that it is the exception in the hooked function and something gibberish like here. We don't want to read it, but it was because we didn't install one package. So it was because the one package installation error, and I want to cover that in this lecture because we will have to do that two things in this lecture, that is taking the screenshot and injecting the keylogger. And the previous lecture was already a longer lecture, so I wanted to cover in the next part. So here we are. So first of all, what you need to do is you have to see the Python. So Python is already installed. In my case it is 2.7.15. so you'll also get same information over here because Python is pre-installed in the case of Kali Linux. So after that, what you need to do is you have to install Python package, and it should be done with this pip install, and it is the twisted package. And I'll see the version over here is 15.5.5. so let me just copy here because I have just let me paste basically. So this is our installed version 15.5.0. so you need to just install this. So if I just hit enter, in my case it has already been installed. You can also install it with this command. If pip is not installed, it can be done with this python yum pip install, and it is twisted, and you can hit enter. It will just download that twisted package. So now we are ready to inject that payload or a screenshot basically to our client machine. So let me just clear this. So now what we need to do is man in the middle framework, obviously, and ARP spoofing, ARP spoof, and the gateway, you have to specify the gateway. Here I want to say that it is 192.168.1.1. this is my gateway. Let's specify these targets, and here it is 192.168.1.14. this is my IP address of window machine. After that, what you need to do is specify your interface. In my case it is wireless adapter WLAN 0. Now if I say screen, this is going to just get the screenshot of the client machine in every 10 seconds. You can also manually specify something like 5 and seconds, something like this, but I'll just stick with the 10 second, and I'll just enter now. And if I hit enter, now man in the middle framework is running. And let's go over here, and this is my window machine. So in the Firefox, let me just run this, and you could see now here it has shown that in the Kali Linux it has injected this JS payload. You can clearly see it has also given us this saved screenshot option. You can also see it has already saved two screenshots for us. It has saved this screenshot over here with this name and everything. So let's see if this is the screenshot. So in order to see screenshots, you have to first go to the places, computer, it is inside this var, and you have to go to the log, and after that let's search for man in the middle framework, and you will see all of the screenshot over here. So this is the same screenshot that we are talking. So you could see this is one screenshot, and it has just taken the bunch of screenshot over here. So this is all about this screenshot. You could see it has saved this screenshot, and it has also injected JS payload. So this is the way to use man in the middle framework arguments. So next thing also you can do is, let me say man in the middle framework and help. You could see we have this keylogger right here, and it should be okay where it is. Maybe it is down here. So you could see that we will have now JS keylogger. So I didn't find it. Maybe it is right here, inject JS keylogger. So it will just load that plugin JS keylogger, and let's use this now. So it is same way. So man in the middle framework. So instead of writing again, I'll just use this, and instead of screen I'm just saying JS keylogger is the option. Now you could see the same, that is command over here till this interface. and after that we'll just inject JS Keylogger instead of screen command. So let me hit enter, and let's see if we have any error or not. So let's go back here, and let me say I want to say username, and let's go, and you can clearly see it has got so many information. So it was okay, so it got so many of information. This is basically regarding to the web page. So you could see that we had passed username, so it is very hard to find here. So let's go back and let's say hey or something like this. So if I go back, it has injected the JS file. Obviously it has shown here that it has the JS Keylogger. Let's wait for some time, and again it has given us so bunch of information over here, so gibberish information, and now it's very hard to search for that JS Keylogger operation that we just got from here. So you can see that we are successfully injecting some of the command that is given by this man in the middle framework, but you need to have this package that is installed, otherwise this is not going to work. So this will be wrap for this lecture. We saw how to use the man in the middle framework, how to do this ARP spoofing with the help of man in the middle framework. So this will be wrap for this lecture. See you in the next one.